Good evening. This potentially is about as unentertaining as Coleman gets. Unless you're into irons. This iron I paid 20 bucks for at the local flea market. And I have the pump, like these are not super hard to come by, but the lantern ones are about twice as long. They're a little easier to come by. There's not so many of these. These seem to have gotten, a lot of them got lost. So I don't know where that all came from, but so I've already put some fuel in here. I did want to ask a couple of questions of people here, and perhaps they can help me. I have looked on the old Coleman parts website, and I can't seem to find gaskets for this. So if anybody knows what size O-ring or gasket may work on this, if they've done any restoration of these irons, that would be great. But with this, so I have 3 of these now. I paid 10 bucks for one, I paid 20 bucks for this one, and I paid 65 bucks for the other one. The one I paid 65 bucks for was very complete and super nice. This has got really good parts on it, and then the porcelain's, the enamel on the bottom is in really good shape, and the handle's not burnt. But the metal and stuff in here is a little bit on the, we'll call it funkalicious. We'll go with that. So according to the instructions, we want to make sure the valve is closed. That's tight. This is open. You want to place your forearm on the iron. Hold the pump with your forearm so that the iron doesn't tip while you're pumping. And you want to put, 15 or 20 pumps or whatever. I've only put about half a tank of fuel in here. I'm not going to get crazy because I don't even know if this is going to work. I do know I played with the check valve, and the check valve seemed to be cooperating. So we'll turn it around. Like I said, there's nothing visual here except for maybe when this is the reason why I waited until it was a little bit later. We're going to see if we can get this old baby lit here. Trusty torch, very low flame. Maybe get in there, heat the generator a little. Might take a bit for it to pick fuel up, if it's going to pick it up at all. Don't know. Well, it's open. But apparently we have a fuel restriction because I'm not seeing any action. We have no ignition. We'll run that cleaner around a bit. I'm not hearing any gurgling. That's the point. What I don't want to do is flood it and cause myself a world of hurt. Okay, let's add a little bit more pressure. Well, I'd hoped it would light, but if it doesn't light, I'm not surprised for what I paid for it and where it came from. May need a little bit more investigation. Oh, something happened. Come on. It was almost working. And certainly tried. I guess one way or the other. So what it looks like is, it looks like there's a restriction between the fuel tank and the burner, or the generator is blocked. The tip cleaner might be missing. It's hard to say, but I'm going to try it one more time, and if it fails to go, then I'm going to call it. But this will be one I'll get to work on more later. Okay, I did clear the check valve in that a little bit. Was messing around, so I'm going to run that around a few times like it says in the instructions. Run it around a few times, make sure it's facing to the rear. Oh, stop, bird. Have a pill. Let's see what happens. Could be anything, you never know. I don't want it to catch fire on me. That's definitely the lighting hole. But it does not want to run. I am not hearing the typical Coleman howl. It is not whistling at me, so I'm reasonably convinced that we have an issue with the generator. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to let the pressure out. No, the check valve. All right. Like I said, if anybody knows what these things are funny, right? So the check valve, or the gasket is actually not in the cap. The gasket is inside of the spigot right here. Hopefully you can see that, where this pin screws in. So the pin screws in here, and that's to seal off the check valve after you pumped air in. But yeah, it's like super small, tiny. It's impossible to say what I don't even know. Somebody could have ran regular gasoline through this back in the day, and that was the reason why it was pretty much put up. Like it certainly tried. There's no question it was trying. I'm just gonna, you know what, one more time. I don't want to give up on it. I really don't. But if it doesn't go this time, I'm just gonna take it apart and do what the suggestions are on some of the sites. You know, how to clean the generators on these guys, anyways, because you really need to clean the generators. There's not very many sources for generators. This is a 4A. There's not many generator sources for 4A irons. I can tell you that because I know. I've already looked into it. Having 3 of them, I figured, you know, what the hell? Right, round and around in circles a couple more times. One more time, we'll see how it goes. It tries to fire every time, but it's just not. Right, so. Yep, it fired and then it goes out. Oh, look. Let's try this. Open her right up. Get that into you, senor. Hopefully we don't catch fire here. No, I'm fairly certain that the generator's restricted, or the needle on the generator is busted off. I'm not gonna force it, but it's interesting that at least it's trying. So we'll call that. Yes, bird, I know. Open that up. Well, it looks like the repair to the check valve was okay. That seems fine. So a little bit of penetrating fluid and some pressure through there. But I got to take this apart to clean here, have a look at this thing. I got to take this apart to clean all this rust up anyways. There's rust here. There's rust here. The fount doesn't look too bad. I put some penetrating oil on just about everything, but yeah, it's a shame it wouldn't light. But check out the enamel on this guy. Like, even if you had another one that had bad enamel, like another blue one, right? The parts don't look too bad. It looks pretty good. But, all right. I'm gonna put that up. The Coleman 4A iron. It's a shame this one's not gonna light. I don't know what year it is. These ones weren't dated. They were never dated. But I'll pull it apart and have a look at the generator and see if I can get it to work for us. That'll be a video for another day. Thanks for taking a look, guys. I really appreciate that. And we'll look forward to the next one. Take care.